Okay, good morning everyone and welcome to the pre-bidding conference for 4 civil works projects, namely number 1, Rehabilitation of Bridge, Barangay Canawa, Candijay, Bohol, under contract ID number 25H00075. Second, Construction of Regional Equipment Service, RES Building, DPWH Regional Office 7, Phase 3, B. Soto State, Cebu City, under contract ID number 25H00076. Number 3, construction of QAHD Laboratory Building, DPWH Regional Office 7, Phase 3, under contract ID number 25H00077. And lastly, construction of QAHD Laboratory Building, DPWH Regional Office 7, under contract ID number 25H00078. So since the chairman cannot be here right now, I as vice chairman will be presiding today's pre-bidding conference. And considering that there are 4 members of BRAC present, there is quorum, so we can proceed today's agenda. Okay, so let's start with let's start discussing contract ID number 25H00075. Full title is Convergence and Special Support Program, Sustainable Infrastructure Projects Alleviating Gaps, SIPAG, Access Roads and Bridges from the National Roads leading to major strategic public buildings, facilities, Rehabilitation of Bridge, Barangay Canawa, Candijay, Bohol. Okay, so the scope of work for this project is rehabilitation of bridge. The approved budget for the contract is 4,825,000 pesos. The contract duration is 180 calendar days. The pickup license category required is small b for road, highway, pavement, and railways, airport horizontal structures and bridges, with a license classification of C and D. The cost of the bidding documents is 5,000 pesos. The scheduled bid opening is on March 3, 2025 at 10:30 a.m. For the technical specifications, this will be discussed by Engineer Noel I. Sabeliano. Okay, Engineer.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Good morning, everyone. Vice Chair. For this project, Convergence and Special Support Program, Sustainable Infrastructure Project, Alleviating Gaps, SIPAG, Access Roads and Bridges from the National Roads leading to major strategic public buildings, facilities, Rehabilitation of Bridge, Barangay Canawa, Candijay, Bohol. The total estimated cost of this project is 5 million. For this project, the total length is 43.5 meters with tree span of 14.5 meters RCDG superstructure. And the width of bridge is approximately 5 meters. Due to the limited amount, we fired the main superstructure for the repair. And for the scope of work, we have the scaffolding, general scaffoldings, structural truck repair, done in dig slab, removal of defects of concrete, and replacement of non-strength concrete. And we have carbon fiber sheet, carbon fiber plate. That's all, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you, Engineer Sabeliano. So, let's now proceed to contract ID number 25H00076. The full title of a local program, National Building Program, Buildings and Other Structures, Multipurpose Facilities, Construction of Regional Equipment Service, RES, Building, DPWH Office 7, Phase 3, Bisonto Street, Cebu City. The major scope for this project is construction of buildings. The approved budget for the contract is 9,650,000 pesos. The contract duration is 218 calendar days. The pickup license category required is small B for buildings and industrial plant with a license classification of C and D. The cost of the bidding documents is 10,000 pesos. The scheduled bid opening is on March 3, 2025 at 10:30 p.m. For the technical specifications, this will be discussed by Engineer Levi A. Bergano.
Thank you, Vice Chair. Good morning, everyone. So for the project, local program, national building program, buildings and other structures, multipurpose facilities, construction of regional equipment services building, DPWH Region Office 7, Phase 3, located at Soto Street, Cebu City. So the total estimated cost is 10 million pesos and a total project duration of 258 calendar days. So included in the scope of works, we have the site development. For architectural, we have the ceiling, glazed and unglazed tiles, doors and windows, modular partitions, painting works, and roofing works. For plumbing, we have the sewer line works, storm drainage, cold water lines. For electrical, we have the electrical rough ins, wires, and wiring devices, lighting fixtures. And for the mechanical, we have the ventilation system. Thank you, Vice Chair.
Okay, thank you. Okay, our presiding officer. Okay, so let's proceed to the third project, which is the full title of local program, national building program, buildings and structures, multipurpose facilities, construction of QAHD laboratory building, DPWH Office 7, Phase 3, South Road Properties, Cebu City, under contract ID number 25H00077. The major scope of work is construction of buildings. The approved budget for the contract is 26,730,500 pesos. The contract duration is 360 calendar days. The pickup license category required is small B for buildings and industrial plant with a license classification of C and D. The cost of the bidding documents is 25,000 pesos. The scheduled bid opening is on March 3, 2025 at 10:30 a.m. For the technical specifications, this will be discussed by Engineer Rodelyn Joy B. Calpania.
Thank you, Mr. Vice Chair. Good morning, everyone. So for the project, local program, national building program, buildings and other structures, multipurpose facilities, construction of QAHD laboratory building, DPWH Regional Office 7, Phase 3, South Road Properties, Cebu City. So the total allocation is 27,700,000 pesos, and the total project duration is 360 calendar days. So the scope of works includes the structural excavation, the embankment, the gravel fill, the structural concrete, the lean concrete, the reinforcing steels, the formworks, the metal deck panel, the metal accessories, the structural steel, the steel H piles, and for the mechanical scope, the electric elevator, the air conditioning system, the automatic fine sprinkler system, for the mechanical, fire pump complete with control accessory, and the jockey pump complete with control accessory. Thank you, Mr. Vice Chair.
Okay, let's now proceed to the fourth and last one. which is entitled, the full title is Local Program, National Building Program, Buildings and Other Structures, Multipurpose Facilities, Construction of QAHD Laboratory Building, DPWH Office 7, Phase 3, Southern Properties, Cebu City, under contract ID number 25H00078. Take note that this differs from the earlier project, which is 25H00077. So it has also a different approved budget for the contract. So the major scope of work is construction of buildings. The approved budget for the contract is 19,300,000 pesos. The contract duration is 360 calendar days. The pickup license category required is small B for buildings, industrial plant with license certification of C and D. The cost of bidding documents is 25,000 pesos. The scheduled bid opening is on March 3, 2025 at 10:30 a.m. For the technical specifications, this will be discussed by Engineer Rodelyn Joy B. Cartalia.
Thank you again, Mr. Vice Chair. Good morning again. So for the project, local program, building program, buildings and other structures, multipurpose facilities, construction of QAHD laboratory building, DPWH Regional Office 7, Phase 3, South Road Properties, Cebu City. So for this project, this is for the QAHD office extension. So the scope of works includes the structural excavation, fill and backfill. For the reinforced concrete, the structural concrete Class A and Class AA, the reinforcing steel, grade 40 and grade 60. For the plumbing, touch basins, line works, storm drainage and downspout, septic, cold tank, concrete fixtures and cold water lines. For the architectural, it has ceiling, walls, modular partition, aluminum glass windows, doors, tempered glass. For the painting works, and it has reflective insulation. So for the electrical, conduits, boxes and fittings, wires and wiring devices, panel boards with main and branch breakers, lighting fixtures and CCTV system. And for the mechanical, air conditioning system, ventilating system, and fire extinguisher. Thank you, Mr. Vice Chair.
Okay. So those were specifications. The discussion was dealt on specifications particular to each project. So for other rules and requirements which are applicable to all. So I'd like to point out that we attached here a check. By the way, there is a big docs, no? So this Business and Awards Committee, we only apply, we have bid docs that we already published, and we only apply what is stated in the bidding documents. We never go beyond. And so for the part of the contractors, if you'll be violating what is stated in the bid docs that is published, you can be considered as disqualified. So please read closely what is stated in the bidding documents. And take note that attached to the bidding documents is a checklist. Although the back applies the presence or absence rule, take note that the term absence also includes patent incomplete or patently insufficient document. No? Aside from that, as regards the term duly authorized representatives, which this office only transact with, please take note that the duly authorized representatives are those are the one AMO stated in the contractor's registration certificate, as well as the 3 liaisons stated in the said document. And also, we also considered as the duly authorized representatives persons with special power of attorney issued by the company. However, we only recognize SPAs sent using the on the official email address of the construction company as stated in CRC and sent to our official email as stated in the bidding documents. Okay, as regards other matters, we would like to hear from other members of the back. Congrats.
Good morning, everyone. With regards to the assignment of accredited project engineers, so as per memorandum of USICA Dorpanas, and as also in reference to Department Order 118 series of 2024, for bridges and buildings, it is required of at least professional project engineer for a project costing less than 100 million. So for the bridge and building project. That's all for the assignment of fees.
And to add on what Ma'am Joanne had said earlier, that we also need materials engineer can be either accredited ME1 or ME2 for all the projects mentioned. We also require all the contractors to submit legible copies of your documents so that it can be assessed better. And those who will submit non-legible copies, it's ground for rejection of your bid. For the projects under 25H0077, construction of QAHD laboratory building and phase 3, since this is a phase 3 project, you need to, if you have questions or clarifications, you may contact the planning and design office here in DPWH Region 7 for some inquiries because you might encounter problems as considering that this is a continuation of the phase 1 and phase 2 project. So that will apply for 25H0077 and 25H0078. So for other projects, you also can contact the Planning and Design Division and the back secretariat here in DPWH Region 7 for your questions or clarifications regarding the documents to be submitted during the opening, which is tentatively scheduled on March 3, 2025. So that's all, Mr. Vice Chair.
Okay, VA, you have something to discuss? Okay, I'd like to remind everyone that for the 3 projects, the scheduled bid opening is on March 3, 2025. Okay, since there is nothing more to discuss, and we're done with today's agenda. So, nothing more to discuss. And there is a motion to adjourn, and duly seconded by Engineer Pitogo. With that, I hereby declare this scheduled this pre-meeting conference as adjourned. So, good morning, everyone, and see you during the opening of bids. Okay,
Like, progressive, and
and welcome to the opening of bids for two civil works projects and for the opening of eligibility documents for one consultancy services. So for the civil works opening of bids, there are two. First is under contract ID number 24H00188 entitled Construction of Flood Control Structure along Butuanon River, Barangay Casuntingan to Barangay Cabancalan, Phase 3, Mandaue City, Cebu. And the second one is under contract ID number 25H00065 entitled Construction of Flood Control Structure along Calawisan Creek, Package 2, Barangay Calawisan, Lapu-Lapu City. Okay? So, the back chairman cannot be here right now for some personal matters. So I, as vice chairman, will be presiding today's opening of bids as well as opening of eligibility documents for consultancy services. As regards quorum for the civil works projects, there are 4 members of BAC present, so I hereby declare the existence of a quorum. While for the opening of eligibility documents for consultancy services, there are 3 members of the BAC present, so I hereby declare likewise the existence of a quorum. So, by the way, for the participating bidders, under contract ID number 24H00188, which is the construction of Cabancalan structure along the Butuanon River, there is one participating bidder, namely VSP Structures Ventures Corporation. And for contract ID number 25H00065, construction of Cabancalan structure along Calawisan, there are 3 members of the BAC present. There are 3 participating bidders, namely Construction Aquilante Construction Corporation, WTG Construction Development Corporation, RA Pahati Construction and Supply Incorporated. On the other hand, for the eligibility documents for consultancy services, there is one participating bidder, namely GRE Property Appraisal and Documentation Services. Okay, so without further ado, I would now like to request the members of the DPWH to open simultaneously the technical documents of the bidders for the civil works project as well as the eligibility document for the consultancy services. Attorney Shalin Chano as the 4th member of the bank for consultancy services. So there are already 4 members of the bank for the opening of eligibility documents for consultancy services. By the way, we already have the results of the online eligibility check for the two civil works projects subject to today's opening of bids, and have found all participating bidders to be eligible. Okay? Okay, so for the eligibility check for the consultancy services, this Business Awards Committee, after evaluating the eligibility requirements, found that the said eligibility documents found it to have passed our evaluation. Okay? So, if we will find the participating bidders to be among our shortlist, in our shortlist, then we will shortlist yapon, shortlist, even if it's only one. So we'll send our invitation for the pre-bidding conference, which will be held on February 25. We're now done evaluating the technical documents of all participating bidders for the two projects, and we have found all of them to pass our evaluation. So let's now proceed to the opening of financial bids. So now I'd like to request the members of the TWG to open the financial bids. evaluating the financial bids of all participating bidders for the two projects, and we have found all of them to pass our evaluation. So let's now proceed to the reading of bids, starting with contract ID number 24H00188. So we only have one participating bidder, which is VSP Structure Ventures Corporation. So the bid of VSP Structure is 48,195,357 pesos and 69 centavos with no discount being offered. 48,195,357.69. 69. Okay. Okay, let's now proceed to the second project, which is under contract ID number 25H00065, entitled Construction of Flood Control Structure along Calawisan Creek, Package 2, Barangay Calawisan, Lapu-Lapu City. So let's start with the bid of RA Pahati Construction and Supply Incorporated. The bid of RA Pahati is 144,746,930 pesos and 42 centavos with no discount being offered. Okay, next is the bid of WTG Construction and Development Corporation. The bid of WTG is 144,676,370 pesos with no discount being offered. 144,676,370. Lastly, we have the bid of Kirante Construction Corporation. The bid of Kirante Construction Corporation is 144,649,888 pesos only, with no discount being offered. So after reading the bids of the three participating bidders, it has been found that the bidder with the lowest bid as read is Kirante Construction with a bid of 144,649,888 pesos. Okay, we're now done reading the bids of all participating bidders. Okay, we're now done reading the bids of the participating bidders. So these are just the lowest bid as read. We'll still be evaluating the said bids, and after, if they will pass our evaluation, they will be considered as the lowest calculated bid. Thereafter, it will be subjected to post-qualification to determine if they are the lowest calculated responsive bid. Okay? So we're now done with today's agenda, unless other members of the back have something more to discuss. There being none, so I hereby declare this opening bids as adjourned. So thank you everyone, most especially the members of the back, namely Ma'am Rams, Engineer Flores, and Engineer Pitogo for participating in today's opening bids. Okay? Thank you, thank you.